you can create an assignment in Canvas from the modules button inside of one of your courses. So I've logged into the Bay District Schools Launchpad at this point, and I clicked on my Canvas icon to take me into my Canvas dashboard. And I'm going to go ahead and select the course that I want to create the assignment in. So I just click on the course and it takes me into my course. Now, the course you're going to see on my screen is just a training course. We're focusing on how you would create the assignment from the modules tab, which is located over here on the left side of your screen. Even if your modules tab is grayed out, like one of these other options is, or are down here in the bottom, you can still click on those and access that. So regardless, find modules, whether it's grayed out or not, and click on modules. Once you click on modules, if you've never created a module before, it'll be blank. If you have created a module, it'll show up in this screen or right here where the rest of the modules are. So to get started creating a module, we're going to click on the little plus sign right here, and we're going to give it a name. So again, remember, modules are just a way to organize your content. Think of it as folders, as a way to store your information, like your assignments, your quizzes, your discussions, maybe your presentations. It's just a way to kind of organize everything all in one. So once I give it a name, I just click Add Module. And if you have multiple modules created, you can scroll down here to the bottom and you'll see that your module is usually down at the bottom of the page. So now that I've got my module created, I want to go in here and add the assignment to the module. So I'm going to click on the little plus sign right here next to where it says Chapter 5 Module. When I click on that, I get a screen that pops up that allows me to add different items to the module. Now the item that we're adding to this module is an assignment. So from this drop-down menu here, if assignment doesn't automatically appear, you can just click the arrow and you'll select from the list. Like I said before, in this case, we're going to choose assignment. When I do that, I'm going to come down here and select new assignment, because this will be a new assignment that I'm putting in my module. You'll notice that below new assignment, you have assignments that you may have created in the past that you could reuse and put into a module. In this case, though, we're going to create a new assignment. So I'm going to type in the name. So I'm going to call this assignment Chapter 5 Review, and I'm going to click Add Item. So to recap what we've done so far, we logged into Launchpad, we went into Canvas, and we selected the course that we're working in. We chose modules from the left side of the screen, and we created this Chapter 5 module. Once we created the Chapter 5 module, we then came here and we added a Chapter 5 review assignment by using this plus sign. Now we're going to click on the Chapter 5 review assignment because we're going to go in here and actually provide details to the assignment. So I click on the assignment, and the first thing I'm going to do is click Edit because I want to add details to the assignment. When adding details to the assignment, you can click in this HTML box here, and you can type in anything that you want to type in. So you can type in the text here. You can provide a link. So if I have a link, let's say to an example presentation for this assignment, or if I have some sort of resource that I want them to go look at on a website, I can just type out the words that I want to show as the link. I can double click to select the content, and then if I click on the link right here, it'll take them. If I just copy and paste, or if I just type in the link, I can insert the link right here on my slide. So now that's linked up to that website. I also have the ability to click Files over here on the right side of the screen, and I can upload a file for this assignment into this page. So if I click Upload New File, I just choose the file from my drive. So if I'm working on my desktop, or if I'm working with Google Drive, I can choose File and then go in there and select the file, and that file will upload right here. So maybe you have a graphic organizer or some sort of PDF or Word document or even PowerPoint that you want to attach to an assignment, you can do that here. You also have the ability to embed a YouTube video if you want to. on this particular page by selecting the YouTube app. If you don't have the YouTube app, you can contact us and we'll help you get that added to your course. So that's providing details here. If I scroll down a little bit now, I'm going to look at the specific details for the assignment. So I'm worried about the points. How many points do I want it to be? In this example, I'm going to make it 100 points. I'm going to display the grade as a percentage. Now this is a big one here, the submission type. So from submission type, if I click on the drop-down arrow, it's going to ask me how do I want students to submit this particular assignment. Well, in this case, they're turning in a presentation, so I want it to be online, and I want it to be a file upload. So that file upload will allow them to now submit that presentation from their side. If I scroll down, it's not a group assignment, so I'm not worried about that. Peer reviews, if I wanted Canvas to manually assign a submission to another student, then students could review each other's presentations as well as me reviewing them as the teacher. But in this case, I'm just going to leave peer revisions off, but you can utilize that if you feel the need to. And then down here at the bottom, you can assign it to everyone in your class automatically, everyone in your course. If you have cross-listed your course and you just want to assign it to one section, you can get rid of the assign to everyone. And then here under course section, it's going to tell you what sections, and you should be able to tell by the course code. Like if it's period 4, you would just select period 4. So if you only wanted it to be period 4, you would assign it to just period 4 and nobody else. If I scroll down a little bit further here, I have the due button. If I click on due, then I can go in and select the due date. By selecting a due date, so I've selected January 27th, that puts this assignment on the calendar for students. The calendar can be accessed over here on the left side of the screen. That allows students to click on the calendar and see what's on the calendar as far as the due dates. I'm going to leave the available from open. You can put dates there if you want to, but if you put a date that says available until, so if I make it only available until the 27th, then students who would want to submit that late or after the due date would not be able to. I'd have to go back in and reopen the assignment. So I usually just leave available from open, but again, it's just depending on what it is you're trying to do. If I'm ready for students to now access this assignment, like I want them to access it the very next day, I just go ahead and click Save and Publish. And again, this is telling me, hey, there's other sections in your course that you've not assigned this to. Is that okay? Since I just assigned it, let's say to that 4th period, I'm okay with that. So I click Continue. Now you'll see that my assignment is completed. I've got my examples here. I've got a link for them to go to. But if I click back over here on my modules, the last thing that I want to do is make sure that the module is published inside of the course. So here is my module. You can see the assignment is published, but my module is not published. So I want to come over here and click on the little Publish button, and now it is published. So that shows you very quickly how you can create the assignment from modules. Before I wrap this video up, I want to show you one last thing. If you're utilizing modules and you want the modules to appear automatically as your home page, that way the students don't have to click on modules or click on assignments to go and find the work. If you want this screen right here to appear as your home page, you can very easily click the home button in your course. And from there, you're going to click on choose home page, and you can switch it to course modules. When you switch it to course modules, you'll notice that my home page changes to the course module page. What that does is when a student logs into Canvas and they click on my class, this is what they see. So they'll be able to go in and very easily find my Chapter 5 review, click on it, they'll do the work outside of Canvas, and they'll come back to Canvas and submit it. So hopefully that helps you in creating the modules. If you have any questions, or I should say creating assignments within modules, should you have any questions or anything, just let us know. We'll be happy to help you. Thank you.